chair, and I'm going to read this book, Snowflake Bentley. As I get covered with snow, I'm going to sit in this chair here. Maybe I'll turn the camera around. Yeah. Don't have any filters, so I don't look like 25 years old when I'm 57 years old, like some people do. Anyway, Snowflake Bentley. I've always been interested in snowflakes. I love snowflakes. Snow in Vermont is as common as dirt. Why wouldn't anyone want to photograph it? Well, I love to photograph it. And I got a piece of black velvet, and that will help show the snowflakes really well. Ooh, look at that. Now these aren't, that you see these snowflakes coming down. That whole snowflake isn't just one. That's like a whole bunch of little crystals put together. And I brought my microscope. Not microscope. I wished I had. I brought my magnifying glass out. And I will try to show you what they look like up close and personal. Look at that, like right there. Wow, look at all those. Did I break it? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Nope, I didn't break it. What a ding dong. Oh, I've been so tired. I have anemia really bad. My doctor told me, get to the ER now. I said, okay. Did I go? No. I don't want any more transfusions. And they have a blood shortage. So, I know it's safe, but still. I'll turn the camera around again so I can see what I'm seeing. Anyway, this Snowflake Bentley book tells about how he took a microscope and photographed snowflakes. It has to be a special microscope in order to keep ice cold. But anyway, you can see these flakes falling. I'm not good at capturing them. Wow. Look at that. Hold on. This is velvet. You can see. Ooh, this just fell. Black velvet. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got coming down. Now I have trouble with my Wi-Fi. We got a big house and the Wi-Fi's at both ends. So, and then when I'm in the middle, it'll try to switch from one to the other. Okay, here's one that just fell. Aw, it was really coming down 10 minutes ago. I sent a text to Critters, and Angela Critters, and she's bragging it's 85 degrees out there. It's 85 degrees in front of the fireplace, yeah. Ooh, big snowflakes coming down. When you have big fat flakes coming down, that means it's a little warmer, that's warming up. But when you have little tiny crystals coming down, you can actually see the snow crystals. then that means it's getting colder, and they will likely stay around quite a ways, quite a long time. But this being big flakes is tells me that it's gonna melt pretty soon. See that right there? Look at that one right in the middle. Oh my goodness. Wow. Can you see that incredible snowflake? It's only about a eighth of an inch long. Look at these snowflake crystals. Now these are snowflakes are a bunch of crystals clumped together. So I'm gonna sit out here and hopefully it will get really, really colder, or the snowflakes will come down more. I'm 71 years old, and it's our 50th wedding anniversary on the 25th of March. We've been married 50 years. I met Larry when I was 17. We had our first kiss on Mount Helix, and that's the same spot. I was an undercover agent and when I was a deputy, and I worked undercover drugs. And I didn't kiss another agent, but he was hot. If he would have kissed me, yeah. But we pretended like we were newlyweds and we were looking for hot places to go, and we wanted to buy some drugs. And every time we'd be told where to buy some drugs, we'd say, cool. And we'd hold up our hands, yay. And as soon as they drove down the hill, they got put on a bus. And as soon as the bus was full, they went down to Lemon Grove where we processed them at the substation. Anyway, let me see if I can find another cool snowflake. Right there. What do you think? Stupid or what? Or what, huh? Okay, so let me read from the book Bentley. And we got a lot of these hummingbirds. Oh, let me tell you, those hummingbirds, they become very territorial. But anyway, Snowflake Bentley, if you're interested in snowflakes, and you can bring your kids to watch this. This is kid safe. I don't use naughty language. I try not to. But anyway, I love this book. I don't want to get it wet, but it talks about the snowflakes and how their intricate patterns were even more beautiful than he had imagined. He expected to find whole flakes that were the same, that were copies of each other, but whenever he did, Willie decided he must find a way to save snowflakes so others could see their wonderful designs. For 3 winters, he tried drawing snow crystals. They always melted before he could finish. I'm going to be drawing some snowflake watercolor, and I use a plastic resist, real fine line of this. It's called resist, and you put it on your watercolor paper and you draw with it, and then you paint, and then you remove the resist, and there's no colors that get in it. So I don't know. When he was 16, Willie read of a camera with its own microscope. If I had a camera, I could photograph snowflakes, he told his mother. Willie's mother knew he would not be happy until he could share what he had seen. Fussing with snow is just foolishness, his father said. Still, he loved his son. When Willie was 17, his parents spent their savings and bought the camera. That's awesome. Anyway, I'll skip to the middle. He learned that each snowflake begins with a speck, much too... Oh, okay, let me go. Sorry. Uh, he would take pictures of cows and newborn calf and things like that. Willie's experiments, he used a very small lens opening which let only a little light reach the negative, but he kept the lens open for several seconds, up to a minute and a half. Even so, his first pictures were failures, no better than shadows. Yet he would not quit. Mistakes by mistake, snowflake by snowflake, Willie worked through every storm. Winter ended and the snow melted, and he had no good pictures. He waited for another season of snow. One day, the second winter, he tried a new experiment, and it worked. Willie had figured out how to photograph snowflakes. Now everyone can see the great beauty of a tiny crystal, he said. He learned, too, that he could make the snow crystals show up more clearly by using a sharp knife to cut away all the dark parts of the negative around the crystal. This etching meant extra hours of work and each photograph, but Willie didn't mind. You also take a feather and you have to keep your stuff outside and keep it cold. So here's some more. Here's another snowflake right here. Quick before it melts. Look at that. Lens. But it melts, you only got a few seconds before it is gone. And this looks like junk, but it's really beautiful velvet. Black velvet. Oh, I'm such a hoarder. I love fabric and I hoard fabric, and then I will make part of an outfit, the Scotty outfit that I made with the Scotty dog dress with the embroidered Scotties. Well, I made 2 of them and I didn't realize I hadn't finished the other one, and I just put it away. Hear this quail? Listen to the quail behind me. That's California quail. Ah, boy, it was snowing really well a few minutes ago, half hour ago. Okay, each snowflake begins with a fleck, a small crystal, and then little bits, molecules of water attached to the speck to form its branches. As the crystal grows, the branches become together and trap small quantities of air. Many things affect the way these crystal branches grow. A little more cold, a little less wind, a little bit more moisture will mean different shaped branches. Willie said that is why in all his pictures he never found 2 snowflakes alike. And they said there's no 2 snowflakes alike. When he found only jumbled broken crystals, he brushed the tray clean with a turkey feather and held it out again. He waited hours for just the right crystal and didn't notice the cold. If the shed were warm, and the snow would melt. If he breathed on the black tray, the snow would melt. If he twitched a muscle as he held the snow crystal on the long wooden pick, the snowflakes would break. He had to work fast, or the snowflake would evaporate before he could slide it into place and take its picture. Some winters he was able to make only a few dozen of good pictures. Some winters he made hundreds. The best snowstorm that occurred on Valentine's Day in 1928, he made over 100 photographs during the 2-day storm. I wished it would snow more. I don't care if my hair got white. He made over 100 photographs during the 2-day storm. He called the storm a gift from King Winter. Is anybody here? Are you enjoying this? Or am I'm the only one. I don't care. I'm really depressed, and I've been crying a lot lately. It could be because I'm so anemic. My hemoglobin is 8.7, which is low, but it's not deadly low. I've been as low as 5.1, and I had to have, it almost killed me because my heart went into a weird rhythm, and